We have someone who's been conducting important business for the city for us today. He'll tell you about this. This is Tom LaBonge, Councilmember of the City of Los Angeles.
Hey, good to see you.
Nice to see you. I have to give you the whole intro.
No, I'll tell him.
You'll tell him what you'd like to.
It's a great day. John Marshall High. Anybody from John Marshall High right here? All right, good job. There we go. Treats. All right, we love you for treats. Is the mic on? Can you hear me in the back? I don't know what's on. There we go. Ben, can you hear me good? All right. What a day. Beautiful day in LA. This is when it's nice when you have a little rain and clean up the city and you see the blue, rich skies. We can do it. I'm just looking for the youngest person who's going to see the benefit of all our work. It takes a long time. Just today, the board is going to approve the extension of the subway, which will get us to La Cienega. There's still a discussion that they have to do with Beverly Hills on the final route through to the area by UCLA. And I made a speech, and you know what the busiest, Steve Kramer? It's an easy one. What's the busiest east-west street for buses in Los Angeles?
Wilshire.
Right. What's the busiest north-south?
West.
No.
Los
No.
Angeles.
Vermont. No, Vermont. Who said Vermont? Very good. Two got a tie there. Okay. So here's what I said in my closing remarks. Is I was fortunate under Mayor Hahn's administration to be appointed to the board of the MTA, and I initiated the discussion because we just stopped in 1985 when the heavy rains really brought the gases out of the sidewalk. A fellow was walking eastbound on 3rd Street right by Ogden, right? Is it Ogden right there?
Right.
By the Ross Dress for Less. And he lit up a Tarryton or a Pall Mall, I don't know which one. But all of a sudden, the sidewalk started flaming. Basically, we live in a very interesting geological zone right here with the tar pits. And if you haven't been to the Page Museum in the last few years, go. It's a great learning place. Consequently, when that happened in 3rd and Ogden, they stopped all thinking, they banned it, and we still had problems. We still had problems. In 1958, they proposed building a freeway through this corridor. Never was built. We kept going. We still had problems. Mobility is the key. If I can ask you to raise your hand right now, anybody been a victim of crime in Los Angeles the last year? 2 of us, okay? 2 of us. 3 years ago, we had someone come to our house unexpectedly. Not for coffee, though, Steve. Anyway, how many's been impacted by traffic or parking in Los Angeles the last 24 hours? Everybody, except you. You must live right nearby. Okay, very good. You kept your hand down. Consequently, we have to do something. Today, they voted on the extension. In 2004, I put the motion in to do it. It didn't happen right away because I had to get a coalition. The coalition happened to be Santa Monica, Culver City, Beverly Hills, and West Hollywood. 2 say we need to get the subway going again, and they are going to build the subway again. We're fooling ourselves if we don't. But what we have to do is have the right balance. We want to protect neighborhoods. If you live in this neighborhood, you like this neighborhood. Density goes where density should go. In this particular district, it's the area north of 8th Street. And as you see over here where the Wilshire Courtyard is, they could have put housing on the southern strip there, which abuts 8th, but Jerry Snyder, the developer, was wide open. He liked his building, and they wanted a community park. The community park was built there, which is a privately funded, maintained, but open community park. It's an exciting time that we live in, and but we just have to push these steps. And we know from foreign travel, we're a young city. We're 230 years old. 100 years ago, we were just, Mulholland haven't made his famous speech. What was the most famous speech, Mr. Graham? Any politician or leader in Los Angeles ever made. It was when William Mulholland stood in the northwest corner.
My family was in Russia when
That's all right. They had to read the St. Petersburg Times. I know that you're from an educated background. Never made it. Anyway, William Mulholland said, there it is, take it. For the water. Without the water, we don't grow. It's absolutely a desert. It's absolutely a desert. And the water did grow. And just for those who want to know, both the Owens Lake and the Mono Lake are terminal lakes. Terminal lakes mean once water flows in, it dies. Water has to go in and out. Water has to move. So Mulholland stole it fair and square, whatever it was, because we wouldn't be here today.
We're in Chinatown.
We're in Chinatown. That's another story. We can do that. But anyway, take the microphone back. But I just think it's so important that you're here